I understand there's a lot of guys these days, or I won't say a lot, there's guys these days that do milk that, oh, women want equality. But you'd be surprised how many guys do want the, I'll hold your door, take you out. But imagine though, feel me on this, and me and Gabby have gone back and forth on this, but I'm saying to the world who's listening, imagine the risks involved. Now, ready for this? Just from a male perspective. You can tell me what you think about it. Typically, the man, like you said, they're the aggressor, the leader in that role when it comes to dating. So if the burden of asking you out, taking you out, treating you, whining down, whatever it is on me, look at it as an investment. If I take you out and do all that stuff, and more times that doesn't happen, men tend to get like, okay, what's the point? And it's not saying that chivalry is dead. It's just saying that men are less prone to do certain things. Not saying holding doors. Like, I feel like that's the thing that should be done. I'm all for that. But when it comes to like dating, there's definitely been a shift in paradigms because it's more of a risk. Because if you go back to the old days, remember I talked about no more Sabertooth Tigers? Marriage,
yes.
dating, love, they were not interrelated. Believe it or not, love is a new social construct in the mainstream, that is. Yes, people fell in love thousands of years ago, but it wasn't the mainstream. Back in the old days, marriage, dating, relationships were about survival.
Yes.
So if I marry you, it's either because your dad got land that I need, or vice versa, I got land that he needs, or I need to have a wife that can bear X amount of children so I can do farm work. It wasn't, fun fact, everyone knows I was a history teacher. Well, here's this. Up until the 1940s, the concept of a wedding ring wasn't even a thing. You know what happened? When men came back home from World War II, they called it the baby boom, right? People were there called boomers. From 1945 to 1960, the big influx of babies were born. Men came back from war, and they're like, I'm ready. So they were having babies and getting married. So the De Beers Diamond Company said, hey, let's market this. So they said, if you want to marry your wife, you need to get a ring that's what? 3 times your salary. You know why? Because we want your money. So guess what? That became the norm. And that was only 1945. Some of our grandparents are not that old. So